Finland are fake. They are a margin of error, just like Finland. The game is starting! I'm so excited. It's going to be great. Point, and we so here comes the new control that he's done damage here, but shield again. Really nice Daria playing the lead one. Postinator will fall. It's going back and forth. He has miles in. It's still around. By Savage Skills, they can start to move towards, back towards. Looking for a shot from behind. Gets the from behind. This does get some damage on in there, and TaP's going to follow up.
On the controller, just so you know.
I mean, Brigitte doesn't exactly require a fantastic game, but
he is playing very well. His stuns are on point.
Yeah.
Ceiling's on point. He's got very good awareness.
He's trialing for Newcastle's first Xbox Overwatch game.
Oh! Big shadow, they need to lead up, and they do indeed. Finn tries to charge in to save the day, but in overtime.
That was a Symmetra teleport behind the enemy team into Shatter.
I know, it was awesome!
It was!
Teleports behind you, nothing personnel kills.
That was fantastic. Sophonator eating a lot of damage. Mag gets right into the backline, playing really aggressive here on this Brigitte, and they will just take Sophonator early. That's going to be the point. Pretty much going over there as soon as they deal with Hortensia.
Classic goat lineup here from blue team. You know, pushing them back.
No one saw.
They need to actually fight
them, right? No one saw Goats winning. I mean,
Goats winning? It's more likely than you think.
I mean, as we say that though,
that's a big ultimate from Red Team right there.
It is. They actually managed to retake that, and that's entirely on TaP. TaP is the sneakiest Hanzo I've ever seen.
Honestly, I think this entire Red Team is actually playing the positioning game. Like, they're out-positioning Blue Team almost every time.
I don't know, I don't agree with that. Especially on that first engage, they managed to completely destroy Sophonator, and the rest of the team was caught off guard, and they had to fall back. They didn't all die, but it was mainly because TaP just found an out of nowhere.
You know, I'm smelling some Gouda plays here because it's particularly cheesy.
Can we see some first person on TaP? I'm quite interested to see how he's doing. Yeah, I feel like
I think he's
we
just
might
firing
need to get him out here. Look at this. I haven't seen him miss a shot.
Shooting a general match, he's gonna hit everything. He's almost got this.
They're waiting for the Dragon Strike. Now there's online, they could grab it on.
I don't think he needs to use it here, though. Realistically, they can take this and just move on to the next fight. I think you just destroy everyone.
I'm pretty sure they've got a ringer here. It's Oreo right here in Newcastle.
Oreo, the top 500 dude. Oh, that is the hello BM that you expect from anyone playing.
I feel like you need to go and inspect TaP over here. He's hitting way too many.
It's because she's a Symmetra.
Oh, you were talking about the pick coming out from the Widow. It wasn't supposed to be on the Widow, and unfortunately the Widow doesn't really get to leave spawn. That Widow, as a result, they will be down a little bit.
I expect this Zarya very quickly. There we go.
Starting to move in. Blue looking for a flank opportunity, but caught out by TaP. They saw where he was. Here comes the Riptide, something to keep an eye on. It finds Sophonator, but the return kill does come in as Arc does find Finn in that small little room. And there's a lot of damage coming out from the red side, so they're taking controllers. The Primal Rage gets locked up, and Biffa can't find a thing as Arc just rips through that team. Here is the good shadow from Arc. They will get absolutely in amongst the enemy backline, and as a result, TaP can just clean it all up, and Red Team win another fight.
I really want to see some switches coming out from the Blue Team.
Tracer Junkrat to back up this dive. It's a little bit strange. Hopefully it works. They don't even have like a Lucia or anything to go with it, so it is just a strange composition. Did you see Arc? Look at this dive. Does get back onto that. Symmetra does take him out early, but TaP is also there to give a hand. Finn will find a couple of those kills, but these Junkrats are lighting up the scoreboard. Here we see the tire come in, does find a Biffa. Arc is also using his Primal Rage, almost knocks off Singularity there, but doesn't quite find it. See Biffa. Diving on in. Snappy Skills does actually find Singularity. That's a nice shadow, but there's no one to follow up, and that'll be Red Team taking it back on over.
Looking for
the sneaky flank. He will find the shadow onto two major targets. Does take them both out. Almost goes down himself and gets taken out by TaP on the backswing. Also, Singularity doing so much cleanup on this Diva will actually lead him to take it. Hortensia does find a couple of kills, and it won't be quite enough. And Team 2 will flip it back on over. Quite far forward, but is definitely keeping his distance. TaP finishes off Snappy Skills at mid-charge. big mistake, especially when you've got a Reptar on your back line from Sofinator, and that's going to end that fight as promptly as it started. You have a couple of players getting ready. Singularity trying to focus down Finn, takes him down early alongside Tap, and that's a big pick, especially since Tap can find 2 follow-ups as well. Biffer ain't going to find a thing all alone, and that will be a nice fight for Red Team. This is going to be the final fight for both teams coming up here. Pretty much going to be it. Blue Team can't really take the fight here, and we're going to go to 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, it all comes down to, well, hopefully we'll see some Arista Hog. We've seen a lot of Brian Zarya, Winston Diva. It'll be really interesting to see how these players perform. We've seen them flex onto other tanks, so I imagine it flex to this Arista Hog. But I think Blue Team's comp is a lot more mismatched, so I really favor Red Team going into this fight.
I also really like the fact that Tap is on this Farah, interested to see their projectile DPS, and also it just really fits well on this. Singularity's going to go off, but a couple of members are going to join him. Really nice hooks from him. He's going to take down Snappy skills. That's a big loss for his team. Oh my god, Tap just finds a double shot into the backline, taking out 2. Really nice spam coming up from them. Finn tries to avenge, but just can't find the opportunity, and Red Team take the point.
Blue Team have no answer to this Farah. I'd like to see Finn switch off onto
I think that's
Widow McCree. Yeah. Probably something we'll see as he comes back from the respawn. Although he chooses to stay on this Genji, very interesting decision. If they're committed to running this, then I think Boosh needs to switch onto the Ana. But as I say that, Finn switches to McCree.
Yeah, no, I think that's definitely required pretty much at this point. But even then, if you can't find the right situation, this McCree can't even deny it. Tap could just drop their barrage without even dying, finds a 2k, and that's a big stagger.
So I suspect that Tap will just roam free in the sky and do whatever he wants for this entire round.
Oh my, these are some sick air shots coming up from Tap, and really nice fire and forget shots where he takes out Snappy skills out of that mech. So really impressed with what this player is bringing to the table. They've got the High Noon on Sofinator, they've got everything going right for them.
Yeah, I mean, this should be game over for Blue Team. Red should have this handily, and he'll end 2-1 without Blue even getting a single percentage.
Tap just got a whole bunch of kills. I know I accidentally moved camera back spawn by following someone who is dead, but Tap just completely demolished that. And you see Sofinator jump off with the High Noon. And that's going to be 2-1. Fantastic plays coming out from Team 2 to win this over. Biffer getting shocked quite a lot. Will make the dive, but gets stunned up and will fall in short order. Fantastic play from Team 2 to actually just play passive and get that kill onto these players. And as a result, the rest just fall like dominoes.
We've seen some nice adaptations from the Red Team. They decided to go with Hanzo McCree this time instead of the Tracer jump strategy that they had before.
To the might of Durham.
To the might of Durham. We haven't lost a single game that we won last season. So, yeah, nothing you can really say to that.
There is nothing I can say to that, I will admit. But what I can say is Team 2 finding an early pick onto Biffer has gutted Blue Team's offense and trying to hold this aggressively. Really nice zoning ultimates, one of them at least finds a kill, so hey, that's more than I can ask for, as they do take back control, and there's just very few players left due to some raw, skillful gameplay coming out from Team 2, and they do take it 3-1. Not being quite so snappy so far, and it's been a bit of a struggle as actually Red Team just power on through. The EMP did not work in the favour of Team 1, and Team 2 are going to take this first point in just one more fight. Well, no, okay, no one's coming to stall. That's going to be it. Alright, take out Boosh though. Biffer gonna return the favour. Self-destruct doesn't find a thing, but they are at least creating some space. Tap takes down Calico, but Hortensia also on this sniper, gonna find Sofinator. Really nice play there as Tap does start to push it in their favour, but Snappy Skills is gonna retreat on that low health, will get popped out of the mech. Blue no longer has anyone near point, and the point is... What? What? Sorry. Barely. Oh, sorry, I thought you were saying something to me. That's my bad. Anyway, nice stuff there from Tap to take out Hortensia. This has been quite the duel of these hit scan players so far, so I'm really trying to see how that will end up. Pushing forward, Snappy Skills even gets taken out. Tap finding the headshot into GDE, and this is going to be the second point. Also going over to the Red Team. Or perhaps just them swinging into it. Tap, again, finding the pick onto Kalista. Kalista does not have that, the Transcendence, so this is just going to be huge anyway. it's going to be the Coalescence that does all the damage there. And as a result, red team are moving on through. The self-destruct finds Tap, but that's not going to be enough. There's not enough deaths on the side of the red team. Blue team aren't all together. GDE2 tries to move forward as Brigitte eats a lot of damage for it, and they're just able to get on. Calica's going to dive on in, but will die themselves almost instantaneously, and red team holding fantastically. The Dragon Strike comes out, moving on into spawn. There's only a couple of players trying to stall this out still. Blue team, now the ones on the back foot, as really good target focusing. Snappy skills will go down. Hortensia moves on in, but there's just so little left. The Dragon Blade doesn't even find anything. Calica trying to stall as well. The Brigitte cannot make it, and in overtime, Team 2 do take round 1. Hortensia is getting a lot of damage out and zoning them with it. They can't push forward because they will just die to it. As I say that, Tup does actually kill Hortensia, but here comes the aggression from the blue team. Smack talk them. It's kind of sad because I'm like, well, this player's just terrible, and then they do really well, and I look like a complete idiot. And that is why I'm play-by-play, and that is why Hortensia is doing fantastic on this Widow as they find a really nice headshot to Snappy skills. Really good kills coming out from Nickel Sheep as well. This is red team starting to turn it around and halting the advance of the blue team, who were starting to find their stride. Nickel Sheep doing a really great job, actually. Playing a lot of this off tank, obviously, was that Roadhog one trick once, but can play as Zarya pretty darn well as well. And that could be key. The res does come through. Snappy skills cannot punish it. They have the barrage. They're looking for an opportunity, trying to get on this backline. But Tap takes him out of the sky. Hortensia takes out Sophonated. Sophonated does at least trade for one on. Tap is starting to step up to the plate. Takes down Snappy skills. Takes down Calica. Is on the roll. Sorry, on a roll right now. Trying to find Hortensia, but it's just going to push forward instead. They want to stay on the scar. They're in overtime now. They don't have much leeway. Nice damage there, almost finds Snappy skills, but the Dragon Strike, other than that, a little bit whiff. Does allow them to finish him off. That's a good Dragon Strike and Fatality with a good response. Gonna stop that with a Transcendence. Gonna lead into perhaps something more as Tap finds Hortensia. Just constantly finding these picks. Really nice charge from Bipper. Takes out Arc. Really good use of their resources on low health. Had that cooldown, decided to, you know, just go for it. Maybe even making it to that third point. Tap finding Hortensia adds more evidence pointing towards that they will. Tap finding Snappy skills as well. It's going to be Tap the one with the snapshots here, as he does just find, well, anything they'll give him. He is one hell of a search dog. No one capitalizes on the on the Graviton. Tap doesn't quite have the position to do it. Snappy skills does find Nickel Sheep. Going to lead to Arc finding a nice shatter, but Tap dies. Arc is the only one who can really find that damage to the team. They take this second point. They have 5 points under their belt. They're looking for this third one, and they have reset the blue team. Really good pick starting to come out from the side of red team. Calica trying to cease that. Tap is constantly on top of it, and GDE has to be careful. They do even fall, and this is Team 2. Yet again, finding a bunch of kills going into this last minute overtime situation. This time, can they close it out a little bit earlier so I don't have a dead throat by the end of it? Survive that little bit longer. The healing is finally here. They will just about survive. Oh no, Bipper dies really hard. Does finish them off. This is the blue team looking to try and clutch it out. The Dragon Strike for Tap does find Calica, and as a result, Bipper just didn't make it back in time and Team 2 wins. Yeah. I don't think we will, but it's still a good number.
Look at that is Tap on the Torbjorn. Is this BMing or does he genuinely believe? Yeah.
Good. I'm telling you.
The thing is, knowing Tap, he might actually play it.
Social media account, he'll be GDPR.
Yeah, if they were are they looking at an actual Bastion strat? Because it is Tap, and I could see him actually doing it.
He just aims, dude. That's all he needs to do.
Yeah,
really he's good at it. Unlike a certain
Brad on the Orisa, they are going for the double shield Bastion strat.
Are they actually gonna run that?
Yeah, they are. Can't do anything for them.
They haven't seen the Bastion yet. They don't know what's going on. They know something's up, and now they know exactly what's up. And unfortunately, someone gets caught out. They aren't putting enough pressure on them. Bipper goes forward. Tap takes down 2 members. Fantastic. Unfortunately, had to reload. Otherwise, would have found that Mercy really quickly. Big mistake coming out. Shouldn't have jumped before reloading.
Yeah, honestly, Bipper was looking for the right thing, trying to go behind them, but the Orisa shield in front of the Bastion meant he had free range shoot on the point. One doesn't have any ults coming anywhere near them. Closest one is McCree, and I don't think that has much potential against this double shield strat. Widow is looking for picks. They are going up top. Ooh, managed to get the headshot on the D.Va. D.Va is demet.
That was really
and
nice
dead.
and good follow-up.
Very well done.
So
they've got
was in
sights,
the
so they know exactly where they are now, so Widow is not going to get picked off.
No, because
right. The amount of healing out on this tide, if they can get... Again,
here comes Run Rage.
Bitch just pushes in and trying to get completely destroyed.
That is really big. Oh no, that is unlucky! As Snappy just drops the bomb on Tap, and he taps because he's going to have to go back to the drawing board. Fantastic play from Team 1 to finally take this point.
Still, nearly gets killed again. They're taking a lot of damage, blue team, as they walk forward. Looking at this fight, managed to hook the D.Va, so D.Va can't protect anyone.
Stop.
Sophonator manages to get out. Sophonator on support, actually, I just realised. Manages to get out of the beat.
Yeah, really nice play coming up from the red.
Bipper dives in, dies instantly. Oh, gets caught on the roof and doesn't manage to find anyone. How unfortunate. Tap
Oh my god!
2 kills. Playing on them. GDE2 gets 2 kills as well. The dragon comes out just for good measure. Are you going to cast?
I'm sorry, I thought you were waiting to say something. Anyway,
No.
Tap does find Biffa.
No,
Taking out that main tank is pretty key because Biffa has been leading the charge most of the time. This rally, especially from GDE2, is going to be huge. It mitigates so much damage. Snappy skills can hardly do a thing. They're just getting destroyed by the coalescence. They all walk into So What's Barrage. So What somehow kills someone with a flail. And that's going to be the win coming out from Team 2.
I should have implied you